Welcome everyone, AdamTheWoo here. TGIM, thank goodness it is Monday. I am at the Disneyland Hotel, and look at that majestic carpet prominently displaying Sleeping Beauty Castle. And I have something amazing as well. I am prominently displaying a caffeinated beverage that has extra cream, extra sugar, and just a splash of vanilla flavoring. It's my second channel, daily vlog channel. It's TheDailyWoo. This place is amazing. The Disneyland Hotel. The ambiance in here is very, very cool. The stairways are sparkling with goodness, and the escalators are in full working fashion. But I wanted to show you something really cool. Throughout the hallways, they actually have a new display showing the history of the Disneyland Hotel, which we are standing at right now. Through the decades, this says. And all of this whole area changes occasionally with different theming and different topics and articles. And right now, currently, they have this displayed. And look who is here, enamored with the history of the Disneyland Hotel. It is Jay here, and he is looking at the board that is called the 50s and the 60s, which is when the Disneyland Hotel opened, was in the 50s. And it was, when it first was created, it was not owned and created by Walt Disney. It was a separate man, a separate entity. But you can actually see, through the decades, you can actually see how the Disneyland Hotel has changed. The layout of it has changed. So let's just look around at some of the... Oh yes, this is the original Disneyland Hotel before they expanded it over. Now this is actually much larger, and now there's more than one building. There's not just one building anymore. There are, I think there are 3 buildings, am I correct? 3 buildings with the
three towers, yes.
3 towers, the pool in the middle, the very fantastic water slide that looks like a monorail out there as well.
Golf here if you wanted to golf.
You could actually do a
18
little...
holes, play some golf.
Look at this! You could get your golf on. You can go full golf. Disney style, and actually play. Look at that! It's a little Matterhorn.
Or is it the Matterhorn?
That could be the Matterhorn. I think that's actually a miniature. Is that a miniature Matterhorn? Matterhorn Monday. Today is Monday.
What?
TGIM Matterhorn Monday. Look at this. Here is Walt here. What is he leaning
Monorail
against?
bar.
Look, monorail bar? Now that is super cool. So let's look at some of these photos here. These old photos, the Disneyland Hotel and restaurant. You can see everyone wearing their Mickey and Minnie Mouse ears. Very, very cool. And then over here, the founders of the Disneyland Hotel. So yeah, here it is, the Rathers and the Disneyland Hotel. Walt Disney was so convinced that Disneyland was going to be a success that he believed it needed a first-class hotel. And his friend Jack Rather was on the same page as him and opened up the Disneyland Hotel. And here's actually Jack Rather riding on Peter Pan's flight. That was obviously before the insane lines that always flock over to Peter Pan's
He
flight.
didn't wait 70 minutes to go
No,
on
he was probably not waiting. Probably because he built the hotel, he got a fast pass. The only person in history,
right,
maybe besides President Nixon, that had a fast pass to actually go on. Oh, look at this. He must have had unlimited fast passes because he is on Peter Pan's flight again. That is crazy. So he definitely had full run of Peter Pan's flight. So this one over here, here's another one that says Disneyland through the decades, but this is 1970s and 1980s, and here is the whole gang right there. Donald, Goofy, Pluto, Mickey. There's Jack Rather right there. Very cool. You can see this is when they started to build more than just the one tower. And look at this. So this is what it looked like in the 70s and 80s. Right there. That is a pretty awesome painting. Oh, look, you don't see this anymore. This must have been something that really stopped happening in the 70s and 80s. But Minnie Mouse in the 70s is way more of a party animal. She would don her bathing suit, get a flotation device, and float around in the pool. You do not see that in this day and age. In 2015, Jay, you do not actually see that.
No, usually mice are frowned upon in the pools these days.
No mice or mices in the pool. Here's the groundbreaking ceremony here You can see the excitement as they are breaking ground on another, and that, look at this, that is cool. I don't think you can get that shot anymore, and now there's actually not a boat basin here anymore as well. Actually, that's not a boat basin, that would be just a boat water region.
Dock?
A boat dock, exactly. Look at this, that's cool. An old flyer for the Disneyland Hotel. I really love the 70s and 80s photography and like the way the walls look and the carpet look. Something out of like a Stanley Kubrick film, Kubrick-esque Disneyland Hotel. I wonder if Stanley Kubrick would have stayed here, or maybe if Stanley Kubrick did stay here. Did Stanley Kubrick ever stay? Somebody use your Columbo-like research and tell me. And just, you know what, if it's not true, just lie to me. Say, yes, Adam, Stanley Kubrick stayed at the Disneyland Hotel, because that would make me very, very happy. Look at these here. There's some watercraft, the peddling devices on the water. And who is this guy singing here at the shipyard dining area? He has his guitar.
Justin Scard?
Justin Scard? From Live Fast, Die Poor? Maybe not. I don't know. I don't know if Justin was like proficient on guitar.
He said he grew up here.
He could have. But as Justin would have been very young in the late 70s, early 80s. So I don't know if that is Justin, unless he just aged very quickly as a child. That might be possible. And of course, I've done a vlog on this. Does anyone know what day it was? It was probably about 2 years ago that I did a vlog, a detailed vlog of all the weird pieces in here. If you know, leave a comment down below about what day that was. So there you go, the Disneyland Hotel, their new exhibit, the history of the Disneyland Hotel throughout the decades. Look at this fantastic place through here. Look at this fantastic place. The Disneyland Hotel. So there's more than just Disneyland. There's more than just Disney California Adventure. You can actually, for no admission price, wander the halls of this majestic place. So I'm hanging out with Jay here on Monday. We have our dueling coffee, so we've got vanilla flavored coffee. We're probably gonna go to Disneyland for a little bit. Instead of filming a vlog at Disneyland, Jay said, hey, you should show the new attraction over at the Disneyland Hotel. So that is a heck of an idea, Jay. I will do that. So thank Jay, or don't thank Jay. If you're gonna hate on this video, which some people do, hate on Jay. Don't hate on, this is National Hate on Jay Day.
Hashtag?
I'm not encouraging anyone to hate, because hate is very irritating and depressing and really unimportant in the grand scheme of things. But if you're going to do that, I cannot stop. I cannot twist your arm to that. Focus it. Because this vlog was Jay. Copyright Jay. Copyright Jay. Vlog number. What vlog number is this? This is well past 1,200 days.
I know you're over 1,200.
I used to say, I've been saying, I have been doing this vlog well past 1,000 days. But now I'm going to start saying well past a dozen times 10? No, a dozen times 100. A dozen times 100 days plus. I have been doing this.
Cheers
We're doing
to that,
cheers.
my friend.
Oh, we got the little bendy straws. What? Bendies.
So good.
That is very, very good. All right, so that's it. I want to end this vlog with one last thing I saw that was very fantastic outside of the Disneyland Hotel that I actually posted on my Instagram, which is right over here, that has a lot to do with YouTube and the way people comment on YouTube sometimes. Most people, 99.9% of people, are completely 100% positive, but you always have that 1% of people who are not positive, and they call those, what is the word for that? YouTube trolls? YouTube trolls is what a lot of people call them, and I have figured out here at the Disneyland Hotel where Disney decides that they should put YouTube trolls. And that is right here. This is the area deemed for troller parking.
Trolls here today.
Trolls are supposed to park here. So if you're gonna leave a trolly comment down below, make sure
you park that comment in this section.
Park that comment right here. Have a good day. Love you guys. Goodbye.